Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Sword and Shield video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at an Empoleon metal deck here with, of course, everyone's favorite Perrserker. But the nice thing about this Empoleon now is, of course, it's very similar to how the water version of this card played back in the day, is because the water version had Aqua Patch to power you up, so it kind of made itself a pretty decent rogue deck. Well, now we have the metal variant of that with, of course, Metal Saucer, allowing you to build up your Empoleon through Metal Saucer instead of Aqua Patch. That's actually pretty good. And this Empoleon can also utilize cards like Zacian as a backup attacker, of course Perrserker to do more damage, and even Metal Frying Pan to give you an extra bit of HP. So this one is a little bit better than the older Empoleon we had, because it has more to work with, I feel like, than just Swampert and Aqua Patch. But before we get into the video, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Galarian TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, guys, get them over at Galarian TCG. Of course, if you have any PTCGO codes laying around that you do not need and you don't want to use on PTCGO, guys, you can trade them into Galarian TCG for some cash or in-store credit. So yeah, if you have any codes you don't need, trade them into Galarian. But of course, if you are looking for codes, get them over at Galarian TCG. Of course, they got Sword and Shield codes, Broken Bonds codes, Team Up codes, all those codes. You can get lots of codes in lots of 50, lots of 100, stuff like that, and singly. And you can also get any sleeve codes, promo Pokemon codes, GX codes, V codes, whatever code you're looking for, guys. You get them over at Galarian TCG. If you pick up anything from there, you can use my discount code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order, guys. Supports the channel, helps Galarian, helps yourself out. So shout out to Galarian TCG, and of course, guys, use my discount code LDF. So let's take a look at the Empoleon deck I've got going on here. So I did get 2 games of this deck. With exam season going on right now, my sleep schedule is not that great, so I didn't want to make this video too long, so I only really did 2 games. I think they were pretty good games. The first game, I actually didn't have Switch in the deck. Originally, I think I had a 3rd Meowth, because I wanted to play a lot of Pokemon, or not a lot, but I wanted to play a bit of Pokemon just for total command to do max damage, of course. And I think I played a reset. It was a reset and a Galarian Meowth, and I didn't have Switch in the deck. But the first game was actually a pretty good game with this deck, so I'm not gonna spoil if I won or not, but I didn't really need the Switch. But I did throw in Switch in the second game just because I was like, oh, this deck is missing Switch, how could I forget about that? Oh no. But yeah, total command, of course. We looked at the water version of this guy, but now we're re-looking at the metal version. Of course, total command is 20 damage for each benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponent. So of course we use total command here, and we can max out, I think, at 200 damage with the full bench of each player. So 200 damage, pretty good stuff. You're 2-shot on a lot of things. You're a nice, again, because of Metal Frying Pan, you're actually a pretty bulky card, especially against Mewtwo, where you have, with the Frying Pan on, you actually have the extra 50 damage reduction because of your resistance. So you're actually pretty bulky. You're doing 200 damage. You could do 240 with Perrserker or 220 with Perrserker. So you can do some pretty good things with this Empoleon. And of course, we do have this Empoleon here with Recall. Choose an attack from one of your opponents, one of your previous attacks. So this can be a really nice late game card. You can use Bubble Hold here, which prevents basics from attacking. And we are playing an Absol in the deck, so we can kind of combine those two together. That's why this Empoleon is still really good in my opinion. So I still like having the split of this guy, but I'm only playing 1 instead of 2 because this guy hits harder and is our main attacker. Smart stuff, of course, Ditto. I am playing 2 Prinplups just because instead of relying on Rare Candy, if we have 2 Piplups in play, we can, evolve in a Prinplup. And also, we can use Direct Dive with this Empoleon. And again, that can come in handy when you want to recall Direct Dive, snipe stuff. There's no Shrine in this deck, which is something I think we would maybe want to consider putting in here. Honestly, though, I don't know what I would take out. Everything in this deck I feel like is really good. The only other card I would maybe consider removing is a Prinplup and going down to 1 Prinplup instead of 2. But then you don't really get the ability to use recalls often. But you can definitely take out a Prinplup if you want. But the nice thing about 2 Prinplups, you don't have to rely on Rare Candy as much. I got Zacian in the deck, of course, as a backup attacker, and using Intrepid Sword to, draw us into pretty decent hand sizes, which can usually get us Rare Candy and Empoleon. I got Mew, of course, Ditto, because, Perrserker and stuff. And, of course, it counts as a extra Prinplup if you need to do that. But you'd have to use Ditto with this Empoleon, obviously, because you can use Bubble Hold. Going to items, I am playing Evolution Incense. I'm also playing 3 Great Ball. I really like having Great Ball and Quick Ball. I'm just really loving Great Ball right now, guys, because it can find us Empoleon. It can find us a basic on our first turn if we don't have a Quick Ball. It's like an extra basic searcher sometimes. I got a Great Catcher, 1 Ordinary Rod, 3 Metal Saucers. I'm not going insane on the Metal Saucers, obviously, because this guy only needs 2 energy to attack. It is good, obviously, for Zacian, but You don't need to go too ham. This guy only needs 2 energy to attack. You can chill out. Of course, I am playing Recycle Energy, so sometimes it's just bring in Jirachi with the Escape Board, Recycle Energy, Metal Saucer on your bench Empoleon. You're good to go. We got 4 Quick Balls, 4 Candy, 2 Switch. Again, I didn't have this originally. Originally, it was a Reset Stamp and a Meowth. I got 4 Research, 4 Cynthia, 1 Rosa, because Rosa, Rare Candy, Empoleon, 2 Escape Board. I am playing some Metal Frying Pans, of course, to be able to give us more HP. 1 Recycle, and just 6 Metal. So not an insane amount of Metal Energy, but again, Empoleon doesn't need that much energy to attack. And we have Ordinary Rod, so in total we have about... we have 9 metals, so we're chilling, But yeah, this is the Empoleon list I got going on. It's a pretty fun deck to play. It's really cool. Empoleon can hit really hard, punishing your opponent for benching stuff, which in this day and age is possible with Dedenes and all that good stuff. So let's go try it out. Alright guys, let's try out this Empoleon deck, and hopefully by the end, we can get those Primal Freeze packs. We just have to get a bit of a win streak here. We'll have to see if we can get it. We do win the coin flip. I think I will go first because we are playing a Stage 2 deck. I didn't really clue into what my opponent was playing, and okay. We do have a Great Ball here. That could find us a potential Piplup here, which hopefully it does. We have a Stellar Wish too, which could also get me a Quick Ball. Okay, so they are playing a Mewtwo deck. Very interesting hand to say the least. Okay, we find an Absol, which I guess I'll take. It's something... Stellar Wish. There's a Quick Ball. Unfortunately, we don't have access to an energy right now. I could also just get Zacian, but I think I'm just going to get Piplup. I mean, I could have gotten Zacian, but like I don't really want to draw any more cards, especially what we're getting rid of here. I think I'm just going to pass. I guess we should have benched some Mew. I don't know what they're playing, though. So, like, I know what they're playing, but I don't know what build. I wasn't really paying attention to the types. I'm guessing this is the Henry Brand deck. Okay, it looks like it is some sort of version of that. Yeah, there's an Aurora Energy. And there is a Quick Ball. Probably gonna go get Dedenne. Ooh, a Fion. That's fine. I'll just let him, oh, he didn't play it. Okay, never mind. Whatever. There's a Frying Pan. Can we hit a Rare Candy off our thing? We do. Nice. Wow. Okay. Unfortunately, we probably can't attack him this turn, but that's still really good that we got the Rare Candy and Empoleon. We'll bench the Mew. We'll research. Mew can be good cannon fodder for Fion. That is 3 researches gone, which really does suck. We were 1 card off of actually being able to get an attack off. Let's just get Zacian, I think. We could have gotten Piplup, I guess, because we had the Rare Candy, but you know what? No. No thanks. I'm gonna just get Empoleon. Spread out the energy a little bit. Go for Intrepid Sword. There's a Quick Ball and a Cynthia. We have a Rosa. We have a pretty good hand here. I don't know how many Pokemon my opponent will bench, unfortunately. That's kind of one of the things with Empoleon. It relies on what your opponent benches. We do have extra 50 HP, though, because of Mewtwo being a Psychic type. Mewtwo does not hit me as hard, which is good. They will get an Altercation off, though, which, however, is not good. Which is really not good. We'll get rid of Perrserker. I'm hoping to attack this turn. We only have 1 Escape Board and no switches, apparently. Unless I forgot to put a switch in the deck, which I don't think I did. We're just gonna Cynthia. Okay, we actually do get the Escape Board. That's pretty nice. We're not gonna be able to do as much damage as I would like. Mainly because, of course, my opponent only has 1 other Pokemon in play. That's fine, though. That's fine. I think we can still 2-shot this Mewtwo anyways, right? How much are we doing? 120? Okay. If he benches something, we can 2-shot him, or we can knock him out with Brave Blade next turn, which I'm probably just going to have to do that, unfortunately, because my opponent doesn't seem... Oh, never mind, there's another Pokemon on the bench. Which means we can knock out Mewtwo with another Empoleon, which I think is what I'm going to do. They can do Ultimate Ray, but they can't get any special energy out of the deck. So, I mean, they're actually kind of stuck building up their Mewtwo again, I feel like. So, it's actually not bad. I'm going to get rid of their Blastoise. There's another Pokemon coming down. Because of our big resistance, they really can't KO me. Okay, they are really committed to the bench here. That is really, really good. And they lose 2 catchers. They actually probably could have catchered me there if they wanted to. They could go for a Fion here, possibly. Oh, no, they're going for catcher. And they do get heads. Okay, they can bring in... Okay, they're going to knock out Piplup, it looks like. That's fine. Don't mind that at all. They barely knocked me out because of that 130 damage they had. That's actually hilarious. Sorry, Piplup, but you had to be sacrificed to the gods. Stamp to 4 actually doesn't seem too bad. We will definitely do that, I think. We're gonna try to get another Piplup here. They should be able to Pokemon catchers now. They've already burned through 3. Ooh, we don't have any Piplup. Shoot. I don't want to get Ordinary Rod either just yet. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate. We can always just go Prinplup, though. We don't have much metal in the deck either. What the... Wow, our prizes are pretty good. Bad. Well, good thing we're taking a bunch of prizes here, so it actually kind of makes up. All right, we're taking Evo Incense 2s to evolve Prinplup. Kind of wish we had more roses, not gonna lie. Let's just put that there. And we are going to take a big knockout here. My opponent gladly and very generously filled their bench up. Now, we could still get knocked out by Eradicate, Big Throw, because I'd have to sacrifice Mew here if they do play Fion, which is a little unfortunate. No Piplup. That sucks. To be fair, we could have knocked out Mewtwo a long time ago if we got 2 Perrserkers in play. We probably should have just guaranteed that. But, you know, we still... I don't know. Well, considering our start, I actually don't think it would have worked. I feel like we should have just went for it. Yeah, I think we just give him the Mew and just retreat it. We have Recycle, so we're chilling. We're chilling. We might have a knockout on Latios, too, if we get a Perrserker in play. I don't know the math on that. I could actually Side Power the Mewtwo, and that way we can finish it off with a Brave Blade. Okay, do we want the Perrserker? To be fair, I actually think we should get the Empoleon in play because we can use Recall here and prevent this guy from attacking me. I actually think that's pretty good. I think I'm just going to swing with Empoleon here. We'll just keep using Mew as Fion bait, I guess. Didn't really get to use Perrserker in this matchup, but that's fine. How much would we be doing? Yeah, we would have been 10 damage off. There's no point of getting Perrserker. Which is fine. Which is fine. But yeah, we got our Empoleon down. We get the energy on it. We can bubble hold my opponent. And that's actually huge, considering we have an Absol in play and they have a small hand size. And they're not even knocking me out here. Yeah, we have 10 HP. That is insane-o stuff. Fortunately, we can't retreat right now. I'd like to do that. But we do win next turn with Zacian if we really wanted to. Probably should have played the Great Ball, actually, in case for a reset snap. But we have game here, unless they play a Mallow and Lana. But if they do that, then that helps our bubble hold a little bit more. They also have 2 cards in their hand. So it looks like they might be dead dry. There's that Eradicate that they probably would have wanted when I brought in the Mew to knock it out. I think we would lose the game if they knocked out Mew that turn. I think we would have lost if they had the ability to do that. But I don't think we can lose now. Yeah, just a tag purge, and that will be game. Alright, we did minimalist stuff with Empoleon. Empoleon, you know, did his thing. My opponent, you know, it's one of those decks where they have to kind of play Dedennes and stuff to try to dig, so they kind of already fed us enough Pokemon for us to win the game anyways. So, like, it was inevitable, I think, for us to win. But, yeah. It's going to be that. Game number 1 against the Henry Ray Mewtwo deck. A matchup that I think is winnable, even if they get the Ultra Creation off, just because you have resistance and stuff. I feel like that was a pretty good match for us. And okay, this deck doesn't play any switches, I just realized, because we did not get a single switch there. Little feels bad, man. What would we even take out for switch? I don't even know what we would take out. Yeah, there's no switches in here. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Honestly, I don't even... No, we need to put switch. But what would I take out? Honestly, everything in this deck is pretty perfect. Actually, here, let's do this. I am going to put switch in here for the probably last game. Not gonna lie, guys. It's this week right now, the week of April 13th. So I'm recording this on the Monday. I have exams. That was the wrong deck. I have exams throughout the entire week, which really does suck. I think we'll just take the stamp out. I mean, the stamp actually did help us in that game, though. Not gonna lie. So I'm like, maybe not, but we need to put switch. Like, this deck needs switch. I apologize for forgetting to put it in. I guess I forgot to put it in when I was building the deck. It is what it is. We're gonna rock with it. We won a game without switch, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, it's exam week, so I've just been doing I've been doing my exams at 8 a.m., which is messing my sleep schedule up quite a bit, so I'm like really tired right now. But I might keep this video a little bit short. I might keep all the videos short this week just because my sleep schedule is not very good. But we'll see what happens. I'll catch you guys in another match. Alright guys, we're getting another game with our Empoleon deck here with the switches this time. And we're playing against Pika, which is probably going to be a little rough because Pika does resist metal, so our damage output is never really that good. But Pika does usually tend to fill their entire bench up, so like we can still hit very hard regardless, which is not too bad. We don't win the coin flip though, which does suck. Our start's also pretty subpar here. No Jirachi, no Zacian. That's fine though. We got a Piplup though. We have a Cynthia. Could also hold the hand because we have Rosa for Rare Candy and Empoleon if we can get energy off the top deck. But that's here nor there. I don't know how that saying goes, but they are going to start the Jirachi. I'm actually okay. No, they are not playing Pika. They are going to be, looks like, playing an ADP Zacian deck, which is going to be, you know, very interesting. Or this could actually be Luke Metal Zacian, which it looks like it is at Frying Pan. So I actually need to get a Perrserker in play. I got another quick ball here. Oh, they have a saucer. They're probably going to build this guy up in one turn. Okay, they get rid of a switch. That's good because we are going to try to hit them with an Absol. Because Absol's really good, obviously. They probably have a Dedenne too. Or a Research. They probably have like the perfect hand, but they went first. I'm actually, like, again, I'm kind of surprised they did go first. There's Intrepid Sword. They're probably going to hit a couple energy here. Oh, they don't. Okay. That's pretty relieving. There's a quick ball. That's a good top deck. There's a bad great ball. Alright, actually, we'll get rid of one of the Empoleons here, I think. I'm actually going to get... No, we prize for Zacian? Oh, that's not good. We're going to have to get Absol. Prizing Zacian is really not good because we need it to knock him out. Perrserker Zacian allows us to knock out his Zacian with the Frying Pan on, so that's actually a really bad prize. That's a really, really bad prize. But the best we can do, honestly, might be to use Bubble Hold with the Recall Empoleon on this thing. That might honestly be our best kind of backup plan here, but we don't get... Perrserker doesn't increase the damage of our Bubble Hold. So that's like, we're only going to be doing, what, 50 damage, but I don't know. There's a quick ball. My opponent's getting rid of Malana. Okay, they're getting rid of a lot of switching cards, which is actually good for us. They are going to Marnie us here, it looks like, which is whatever. Our hand was like kind of mediocre. We had a few Sporters. We had an Evo Incense, but we don't have a Rare Candy or anything to follow up with. Okay, well, apparently they have customs. Well, good thing. I don't think they can do much with those because we have Absol in play. They have 1 energy on this thing. They have a Marnie for the draw Sporters. Probably not the greatest thing. Hopefully we don't brick off of this. That's what I'm scared of, though. If we brick off of this, we might just lose our Piplup. Okay, nice. We didn't. We can't play Metal Saucer, though, which kind of sucks. And it's another Intrepid Sword from my opponent. There's the energy this time. Alright, we're getting all the Piplups, apparently. I kind of feel like switching back into the Galarian Meowth. Which I think I will do, because, like, here's the thing. If we even get Rare Candy Empoleon, we're not going to the Jirachi. It's not really going to do much for us. Okay, well, we didn't get it. We didn't get much. I guess we could switch into Jirachi here. Then we lose all of our switches, though. I think I still go for it, though. I did get, by the way, I got rid of the Empoleon, because, again, we kind of maybe want to go for Bubble Hold. Yeah, it's not great. Burning both switches there. Okay, we can take Prinplup here. I can Ordinary Rod those back, so I'm not too concerned. Ah, we prized the Ordinary Rod. Our prizes are just not having it today, apparently. Okay, well, let's see if they can actually KO me this time. If they have to burn a switching card to KO me, that's actually really good for us, in my opinion. Yeah, the reason I get rid of the Metal Saucer is because we already discarded one, and I think we will need Metal Saucer, especially if we want to go for late game Zacian. And I don't want to get rid of any supporters. If they're going to keep constantly hitting us with Marnie, we need to have some draw. We need some supporters. So, unfortunately, the oddball out in that hand had to be Empoleon. It was like the only card I think that we didn't really care for. So I was like, alright, it's got to be Empoleon. So if they have a switch and a double custom here off of that Marnie and a Stellar Wish, which they might actually have. They actually have that. Are you off of a really? Really? Off of all that, you have the double custom play? And they play Absol. Okay, well, good to know. Not really. Yeah, the Absol's actually terrible. And do they have double custom? They do not. Yeah, them playing Absol is really bad for us because now we can't like Escape Board and stuff as easily and retreat and Metal Saucer. Great hand. Thanks for all the supporters. I really needed that right now. Alright, come on. Let's not whiff Empoleon here. We got it. Unfortunately, the rest of our hand is unfortunately kind of unplayable. I could play Whirlpool here. They've already played a Metal Saucer though, so it's very likely they have a they have another energy and a switch. But they need a lot here actually if they wanna knock me out. So I mean I could just go Whirlpool here. You know what, let's go for it. This might actually be a good play, because we can slow them down. We force them to have way more cards now, which I think is a good thing. We'll see if this works. I mean, we could have just swung into them, obviously, with Total Command, but we can two-shot them if we want. Yeah, we're going to force more out of them here, I think, which is a good play. Okay, well, they had a research, but they don't have double custom anymore. Wait, what? I thought they had a custom in their hand. Oh, they put on top of the Oranguru. That's right. Ooh. That's bad. And they got the double switch. And they got the double switch. Yikes. Doesn't really matter if they get heads, obviously. If anything, that kind of helps. Okay. They didn't get the switch. Nice. They didn't get the double switch. I was like, yo, they actually got double switch. Fortunately for us, though, our hand ain't really doing us any favors. I can't really play this quick ball because I don't want to get rid of any cards in my hand right now. I think I just got a Total Command and hope for the best off of our prizes. Really looking to get a Zacian at some point. No, that's not going to help us. I don't think we had a supporter prize anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Pretty much just got to pray we get a supporter top deck here. Yeah, this is not good. We're getting run over. And they have another Crushed Hammer. They do get Tails, though, which is good. There's a Cynthia. Yeah, this is really not good. They still have their two customs, so like they have the ability to just bring in Piplup. Because again, with that Absol moves, I can't just bring something in and then have like an Escape Board retreat play option available to me. So this is like, honestly, I don't really know if we can even win this game. I don't know. It's just, this just doesn't seem very good. Like, at all. Like, we are in a terrible, terrible spot right now. Doesn't really help. We also prized all those Empoleons. Yeah, Metal Saucer is not really going to do much for us. It's a good discard, I guess, just to thin. Yeah, it's not much we can do. I think we're gonna lose here because I'm assuming they have their double custom. They can knock out Piplup, and then we're back to square one. We're in top deck mode. At least we have Jirachi in play this time, so we can at least Stellar Wish and try to dig for a supporter, which is good. But unfortunately, because of the Absol and we're out of switches, we don't have the ability to switch into an Empoleon out of nowhere. And they get back Malilana probably. Oh, they get back Marnie. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't get back Malilana. Because we don't really one-shot them. So I don't really know why they didn't get back Malilana. And they actually have the hard retreat, which is pretty good. Well, they probably have a bunch of Metal Saucer still, I think. Okay. I could bring in the Piplup here and pray we get a good top deck. I feel like I kind of have to. And there's a very good chance they don't even attack me next turn. Yeah, that was... That did not happen. Rip the dream. There's a Cynthia finally. We prized Ordinary Rod, so we can't get back those Empoleons. Okay, we got a Prinplup, which I like. We got a Perrserker too. We're getting, like, somewhere. And we didn't get an Empoleon off of that rip. Well, they might Marnie me, so that's good. Yeah, I just don't think we can win this game. We're just too far behind. The Absol and the fact that we had to waste all our switches really did change everything. The best we can do, I think, is put up as much of a fight as we can. Maybe, just maybe, Bubble Hold can maybe carry us to a win. Honestly, that could be a thing. Empoleon's Bubble Hold attack actually could win us the game. Especially because I didn't get back the Malana. And I don't know if they have any more Caitlyn Cynthias, so that might have been their only out. Beautiful Marnie, as long as I don't get double custom here and knock out my Prinplup. This is fine because we can hopefully get the Empoleon, which we do get. The Rose is even better because now if they do custom me, we can Rare Candy Empoleon. If we can get a double Bubble Hole going, I think we'll be good. Because that will allow us to maybe win the game by locking them up. They still have some saucers left though, so I don't know. It's still unlikely we win. The best bet we have is use Empoleon, and maybe if we can get a late game Zacian going, maybe we stand a chance of winning. No, they aren't taking a knockout. No. We haven't played an Escape Board yet, so we could hit one here, which we don't. I'm actually surprised we didn't get an Escape Board there. We haven't played a single one yet. Unless if my prizes are Zacian, Double Board, and Ordinary Rod, I mean, that is like the worst prizes we could have in this scenario. Might hold the energy just to be able to retreat. We could put it here, and then we get the ability to retreat Jirachi. I think we will do that. We'll try it out. We'll hold the hand. Hopefully they don't Marnie me again, because we do actually have a pretty decent hand here, of course, with the Rosa. Yeah, they got two Zacians built up. They probably have the double custom here. Okay, they don't. That gives us a chance. I'm just gonna go right into the Prinplup because I can't really afford not to. They played 3 switches, so this is our last ditch effort. It's not really great. We struggle. 1 card off. It's always the case. It's always the case. Oh, we prize the Empoleon. So we're actually just flat out of attackers here, I think. Unless we want to build up Metal Claw. Yeah. Yeah, this was a pretty unlucky game. This was a pretty unlucky game. Yeah, they just retreat here and do their Zacian. If it had more damage on it, we could have knocked it out with Prinplup. Yeah. We just got bad prizes. We ran out of attackers somehow, and yeah. The Ordinary Rod is prized to get this guy back, so I just don't think we can win this. Like, is there anything we can do? I don't think we can. The power of Empoleon just sometimes cannot stand up to the power of Zacian. Just pray they don't have a switch or an energy, which obviously is a bad pray because they've played 9 energy and they have like 2 left, so yeah, they definitely have the energy. We lose. We're out of attackers. We could attack with Mew, which doesn't do us anything. But we didn't even get knocked out of Zacian either, which just feels bad, man. Okay, they actually don't have the attack. Not that it matters, obviously. It doesn't matter at all. If we were doing 80 damage, honestly, that'd be just really good, because we can 2-shot this. If he doesn't attack me and win if he doesn't kill my Empoleon this turn, we can't knock him out, unfortunately. Okay, if we can knock this out, if we get an Ordinary Rod or Zacian off the prizes, that's... yeah, it's gonna be that. We ran out of attackers, and they had the Malana. They had 2 Malanas. I didn't expect it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, you can't beat these Zacian decks, bro. That was just rough. We got awful prizes. We didn't even get those Plasma Freeze packs. which is kind of an unfortunate. I was hoping we can get those Climber Freeze packs, but we didn't get them. But I think I'll wrap today's PTCGO video, guys, on the Metal Empoleon deck. I think I still showed off the deck. We got to use this Empoleon, of course, in that Mewtwo matchup, and we also got to use this Empoleon, so honestly, this wasn't that bad of a video. I feel like we still got some pretty nice games in it. That last game there was kind of all over the place, but it is what it is. That'll happen sometimes on this game. But that's all the video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like and video, subscribe down below. If you're new to the channel, help me on the road to reaching 8,000 subs. And also check out our sponsor, Card Caravan TCG, down below too. Use code LDF if you pick up any codes. Follow me on Twitter, and bye-bye.